should be expiring that warning that went through Pasco County around Wesley Chapel and San Antonio a little while ago. That should be over with at this time. That cell should be long gone and up to the north. But this cell right here, just in the last...
Let's try to throw out some street names here. We've got the street tracking on Druid Road. It's a really busy road that gets you back and forth, east-west, across Pinellas County. You're getting hammered there. This is possibly where the tornado is going. Cleveland Street, core of Clearwater. Clearly no one's sitting out there enjoying themselves with a tornado rolling by. So this area from basically Clearwater all the way down into the East Bay area, that is where we're seeing the strongest winds. You notice how this cell has this classic supercellular structure. You've got yourself a triangle there. At the base, you have a hook. So folks, this is a tornado, all right? We've already had a death come out of this thing. We're not playing around. I know you want to see golf, but bear in mind, this is a very serious situation coming through the core of Pinellas County. To the north around Curlew, Palm Harbor, you too are seeing a very intense cell, but look at the structure. When you see classic supercells in textbooks, they usually have this type of shape. And so with so many people living in mobile homes in this area, I can't tell you how many mobile home parks are in this area. This is a situation where you want to definitely use your plan of action. I'm sure you have a place to go. You've known what to do in a situation like this. Maybe the community center has a very solid building to get into. But look at that, Jim.
Probably your strongest structure. That is absolutely a classic look as you define it. West Bay Drive to, think about Gulf to Bay Boulevard too. This would cross around Gulf to Bay Boulevard as this moves through. So this is one of the more impressive areas of rotation that we've seen on these cells. In fact, I'm going to zoom back down as well. Side that you're used to seeing, and we'll flip over to velocity modes and get you an idea of right here where we're looking at from just south of Sunset Point Drive, west of Bella Road, east of Seminole Street. That's our strongest rotation right in here. And again, moving this northward, pardon me, this would put this in around the Dunedin area, and there we go, get that settled down. 4 minutes out right now from Dunedin, crossing Sunset Point Road in the next 1 to 2 minutes, running kind of parallel to Patricia Avenue and running parallel on the west side of Belcher Road. So again, this is basically between Clearwater, Dunedin, and Safety Harbor. We had two of them actually, Mark. This one definitely has become the stronger one that we're looking at. Let me flip you back over to Mark's radar because this is impressive imagery.
Now we're really seeing that structure shift north. So now the threat is north of Clearwater, more towards Dunedin. Right here we're seeing across Patricia Avenue and north of Sunset Point Road is probably where the worst of this storm is. In fact, let me kind of back out here and show you the last frame, and you can see how quickly it's moved. So in just 5 minutes time, we're looking 5 minutes ago at 5 o'clock. Now we jump, and 5 minutes later, you can see that the storm is now shifted and the threat is moving north. So that was 5 minutes ago. It was over the East Bay Road. Now it's shifted all the way up, and it's basically along Enterprise Road up through Northside Drive. So the threat is over Dunedin, Bridgeport, back through Harbor Palms, and it starts to fan out over Oldsmar. But the weather's really going to go downhill in Curlew, Palm Harbor, and up to Eastlake. So you've got a lot of heavy rain over Tarpon Springs, but the cell that we're quite concerned with is still south of you. And let me go ahead and loop this, and I'm going to loop it very slowly over the past 1 hour. And you can see how this tornadic cell comes up from the Gulf and rolls right in.
I'll tell you what, that is...
Let's just stop it.
A couple concerns here with this, Mark. The imagery is unbelievable. Let me flip back over to velocity mode. I'm almost concerned about Oldsmar too at this point because we can commonly see with
in Highlands County
for now almost an hour. Jeremy, do you again have the specifics on that again?
Actually, that is a new warning as of 5:05. So that is a new warning for Central Highlands County in effect until 5:30. The one that was in effect earlier, they discontinued, then they reissued this one.
And probably what happened is they saw the signature, it went away, and then it came back. Again, do you have the storm report from the chat? Because
I'm not really seeing much up that way.
No, not so much in that direction, but it certainly looks more impressive in just south of Dunedin right now. It looks like that's the strongest area of rotation, and certainly look most impressive in the radar signature itself. But we also see some little areas that could be rotation there just north of Temple Terrace again. Wouldn't be surprised. But certainly doesn't look terribly impressive in western Pasco from Newport Richey, Port Richey. I don't see anything there that would really indicate any rotation. But certainly we've had some winds producing 50 mile per hour winds from any of these storms. So just not surprising that we would see that. As a matter of fact,
we're going to go back while you walk over there, Diane. We're going to go back on the long lapse here and let you see this. And I also want to add in that we are, unfortunately, you see these tornado warnings down here earlier in the day. We are unfortunately getting reports now that there was one person killed by a tornado in Highlands County at 3:40 this afternoon. There you see those tornado warnings that were issued for that area earlier, and a tornado apparently damaged 10 homes in Highlands County and one fatality being reported. That has got to be the first tornado fatality in Florida in years, probably back to the Villages Lady Lake tornado outbreak in '07. I believe that would be the tornado fatality in Florida since then. So very unfortunate that that's going on, and that's why we need to take all of these very seriously.
Yeah, you can see this whole band stretching all the way down to the southwest. So really, we're going to continue to be in this pattern. It means more tornadoes can form in this. Thunderstorms have been producing winds over 50 miles per hour, and boy,
a couple of things. One, they
damage from two separate tornadoes now that we know of. One tore up some homes and overturned a Winnebago, and now we're getting reports another one touched down earlier this afternoon. So please, Highlands County, you're seeing more of those supercells. Again, 2 minutes out to Harbor Palms for this rotation that is in between Dunedin and Safety Harbor. It is literally right on